Hey guys, Rio here. So I'm starting to realize Legacy Collection is less than 2 weeks away, and it just hit me, and this has me a little worried, is that with this collection coming out, we're going to be missing some huge key features, such as not having crossplay and not having a ranked mode. Now, I'm not sure how many fighting games out right now, or collections that are coming out or have been released recently, don't have basic features like a ranked. It's almost like, do a lot of us who want to play the game and get into it more than just playing it at a very basic casual level, do we not count? Think about all the casuals that are going to be getting the game, and let's say some of them end up liking the game more than they thought they would. Now they want to start getting into the game at a more serious level. How do you do that when the game doesn't offer you a ranked mode? Where do you go to get better at the game? How do you play against people who are going to be at your level and then work your way up the leaderboard and ranks to learn at your pace and become better at the game? This is the big problem right now with Legacy Collection, and I feel like not a lot of people are talking enough about it. I understand it's being made to make money and for the casuals, but to not offer a basic mode in the game, such as a ranked, which in my opinion is such an essential part of a fighting game. The whole point of a fighting game is to play against people, but yet a collection coming out in 2025 doesn't have a ranked mode. Now, I'm not sure if they're running into limitations or maybe in terms of how the game is being programmed, they just can't fit it in. But I really hope if we don't get a ranked mode on release, which is what it's looking to be as the case, then I really hope we get a ranked mode on one of the early patches for the game, or when they get to the physical copy and they update the game, because I can't stress how important this is. I don't want to be someone that gets Legacy Collection, plays it for a few days, a week or so, and then moves on, and then when I have to get my classic fill of 2D MKs, I have to go back to Fightcade to play on there, because Legacy Collection, which has potential to be the biggest thing regarding the 2D Mortal Kombats to bring everybody together, is missing basic features that every fighting game should have out nowadays, like crossplay, like a ranked mode. As much as it isn't fair for the players that are going to want to learn this game and take it serious and then not have the means to do so because the game doesn't offer them basic modes to take advantage of, look, it's not going to be fun for people who have been playing this game for years to go up against people in matches that have no idea what they're doing. The new players or players trying to learn are going to get steamrolled. They're not going to find it fun. And at the same token, the players doing the steamrolling or destroying players are not going to find it enjoyable to play against people that are either learning the game or getting started. I'm going to wait until the collection comes out before I further touch on this topic, but I really hope in a few weeks from now that we're not here again creating the same video and hoping that, what is the future for Legacy Collection? Do all the competitive players, do all the players that want to play the game competitively and want to take it a step further and more serious to play with people, do they just not count? Or are they just disregarded for this whole collection? Because to me, you would think the people behind this would want the game to be sustained. And when you have competitive players behind a product that they can play continuously and get better at the game, it adds longevity to the game. So instead of a lot of people that will stop playing Legacy Collection after a few weeks and move on, because, let's keep it real here. Casuals, they come and go. They buy a game, they play it when it's hot, and then they go on to the next new game. If this game is purely only made for casuals and not an ounce of the competitive players and all the players that want to get into it seriously and learn it and continue to play it don't matter, then it makes me wonder who is going to keep playing this a year from now. Is the online going to become a wasteland like what happened to Arcade Collection when that released 10 years ago? I hope not, and I really hope I'm wrong. That's all I wanted to say. This is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think it's important for Legacy Collection to have a ranked mode, to have crossplay? Or does it not matter to you? How is this going to affect the game for you? If you guys get into Legacy Collection, you end up liking the games, but then you realize there's no ranked or no way for you to play against players of your skill and for you to level up and continue to learn the game through the collection.